Camera lights. Loud music. People shouting. Backstage of a big TV singing show. A countdown is on the screen. Live in 5, 4, 3. In a dark corner, an old man in a simple uniform holds a car keychain. His name is Mr. Eli. He is the driver. He sings softly to himself. His eyes are closed. His voice is deep, warm, and full of pain. Suddenly, a loud voice cuts the air. Adrian, a young rich pop star in a shiny jacket, turns around. Adrian shouts, "Hey! What is this noise? Whose broken radio is playing?" The makeup girl giggles. A few staff members laugh. Mr. Eli stops. His hands shake. He whispers, "Sorry, sir. I was just..." Adrian walks closer and looks at him from head to toe. "Just what?" Adrian says. "You're the driver, right? Then drive. Don't sing. This is not your village bus." Everyone laughs louder. Mr. Eli forces a small smile. He looks at the floor so they don't see his eyes getting wet. The director shouts, "Adrian, 2 minutes. Get ready, we go live." Adrian smirks and says, "Good. Tonight they will see what real singing is. Not this, old taxi singer." He walks away. Mr. Eli stands alone. He presses his lips tight so he doesn't cry. The camera moves to the stage. The crowd is ready. The music starts. In just a few minutes on live TV, the whole country will watch something no one expected. The one who insults, and the one who is insulted, will change places. If you were standing there, hearing this insult, what would you do? Mr. Eli has been driving cars for rich people for 30 years. He wears the same dark uniform every day. He lives in a tiny room near the parking area. Every morning, he wakes up before the sun for one reason. He boils water for tea. Then he sings. His wife used to say, "Eli, your voice can heal tired hearts." But his wife is gone now. Only his voice is left. Today, he works for Mr. Carter, the owner of the TV channel, and for his son, Adrian, the famous singer. Adrian has millions of followers. Designer clothes. Expensive watch. Big car. But his heart? Cold. Backstage, before the show, Mr. Eli waits near the car. He knows his job. Wait. Open door. Close door. Keep quiet. But when he is alone, he sings. Today, the song is special. It is the song he used to sing for his wife when she was sick in the hospital. He sings softly in the parking area. "Your voice is so beautiful, Baba," a small voice says. It's Mia, the tea girl, 16 years old. She works there to help her poor family. Mr. Eli smiles shyly. "Ah, Mia, don't joke with an old man." "I'm not joking," Mia says. "You sing better than half of the people on this show." He laughs. "If I was younger, maybe I would try. Now I just drive stars to the stage." Mia looks at him kindly. "You are also a star, Baba. Just no one has seen your sky yet." Her words touch him. His eyes shine for a second. Then the call comes. "Eli, bring the car around. Adrian is late." A staff member shouts. In the car, Adrian sits in the back, scrolling his phone. Adrian says, "Look at these comments. Adrian, you're a legend. Adrian, you're a king. See, Eli? That's called talent. You were born to drive. I was born to shine." Mr. Eli smiles softly in the mirror. "Yes, sir. You have a big gift." Adrian rolls his eyes. "Don't try to be nice. Just focus on the road. And please, don't sing. Your voice gives me a headache." Those words cut deeper than a knife. Mr. Eli's hands grip the steering wheel. He looks straight ahead. One tear slowly falls, but he wipes it quickly. Backstage at the show, Adrian practices lines for the interview portion. Host Daniel walks by, holding cue cards. Daniel asks, "Ready for the big night, superstar?" Adrian laughs. "I was born ready. The other contestants can go home." Daniel smiles politely, but inside he feels something is off. From the corner, he hears a soft humming voice. He looks. Mr. Eli is alone again, waiting, eyes closed, singing. Daniel pauses for a moment. "Who is that?" Daniel asks a crew member. The crew member shrugs. "Just the driver. He sings sometimes. Old man thinks he's a rock star." They both chuckle and walk on. No one knows that this just driver is about to save their show. The director's voice echoes. "Positions, everyone. We go live in 60 seconds. The crowd cheers. Mr. Eli stands quietly behind the big stage door. Mia brings tea to him. "Baba, you're shaking," she says. He smiles weakly. "It's loud today. My heart is not used to so much noise." She looks at him. His eyes are sad. And then, Adrian insults him in front of everyone for his singing. Laughter in the air. shame burning in his chest. Mr. Eli turns away so they don't see his tears. He whispers to himself, "It's okay. I am only the driver." But he has no idea. Tonight, the road he drives will lead straight to the stage. Next, on live TV, everything goes wrong, for the wrong person. Live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. Bright lights hit the stage. The crowd screams, waving signs with Adrian's name. "Ladies and gentlemen," host Daniel says, "welcome to Star Voice Live." Adrian steps on stage with a big smile. Cameras follow every move. Backstage, Mr. Eli watches from a small side monitor, still holding the car key chain. He cannot go home yet. He waits in case Adrian wants to leave early. He hears Adrian's voice in the distance. "Tonight," Adrian says to the crowd, "I will show you real music." Everyone claps. The band starts to play the intro of Adrian's song. Smoke machines. Flashing lights. Huge screen behind him. Adrian lifts the mic. The cue comes. He opens his mouth. But no sound comes out. Nothing. Not even a whisper. Adrian coughs, tries again. He forces his voice. A broken, ugly sound comes out, like a scratch on a CD. The audience looks confused. Daniel frowns. The director panics in the control room. "Check his mic. Check the audio." The director shouts. Sound team says, "The mic is fine. Levels are fine." Adrian's face turns red. He tries one more time. This time his voice cracks high, like a teenager in school. The crowd starts to murmur. People in the front row laugh. Someone shouts, "What's wrong with your voice?" Adrian steps back, holding his throat. I don't know what's happening," he whispers. He whispers again, but it hurts. Every note feels like glass. Backstage chaos. The director yells, "We're live. We can't cut. Someone fix this." The sound engineer shakes his head. "I swear, it's not the mic." His voice is gone. "Gone? Are you serious? He's the main act." The director shouts. Daniel's eyes move around fast, searching for a solution. Ratings are on the line. The whole country is watching. Near the stage door, Mr. Eli stands frozen, watching the screen. He sees Adrian clutching his throat. The same man who said, "Your voice gives me a headache." Now his own voice is broken in front of millions. Mia whispers, "Baba, is this karma?" Mr. Eli sighs. "I don't know, child. I only know it hurts to see anyone suffer." Even after being insulted, his heart is soft. In the control room, the director pulls his hair. "We need someone to fill in." He cries. "Somebody. Anybody. We cannot have silence on live TV." Daniel hears this and remembers something. A voice. Soft, deep, full of soul. The driver in the corner. He runs out of the control room, almost bumping into a camera. He rushes backstage. He sees Mr. Eli and Mia. "You," Daniel says, pointing at Eli. Mr. Eli looks around. "Me, sir." "Yes, you," Daniel says. "You were singing earlier, right?" Mr. Eli blushes. "Ah, just for myself, sir." Mia jumps in. "He sings very well, sir. Better than the contestants, I promise." Daniel stares into Eli's eyes. "This is crazy," Daniel mutters. "But crazy is better than a dead show." He grabs a spare mic from a table and pushes it into Mr. Eli's hand. "Can you sing his song?" Daniel asks. Mr. Eli's hands shake hard now. "Sing? On stage?" He whispers. His heart pounds in his chest. "I'm just a driver, sir," he says. "People will laugh." Daniel looks straight at him. "They are already laughing," he says. "At the wrong person. Give them someone real." Mia holds Eli's arm. "Baba, please," she says softly. "For once, let the world hear you." Mr. Eli looks at the stage lights. He remembers his wife in the hospital, smiling at his singing. He remembers Mia calling him a star. He remembers Adrian's words. "You were born to drive. I was born to shine." He takes a deep breath. "Okay," he says, voice shaking. "I will try." The director's voice blasts through the speaker. "We need something now. We're losing them." Daniel grabs his earpiece. "I have someone," he says. "Trust me." He leads Mr. Eli to the side of the stage. The crowd can't see him yet. Adrian is still there, holding the mic, voice dead, eyes wide with fear and shame. "What are you doing?" Adrian whispers when he sees Eli coming closer. Daniel speaks quietly into Adrian's ear. "We're bringing him in to save the show," he says. "You can stay or you can go." Adrian glares. "You can't do this. He's just the driver." Daniel looks cold now. "Tonight," he says, "he's more than that." The music restarts. The camera turns, searching for a miracle. And the old driver steps into the light. Next, the whole country watches as the driver opens his mouth. The stage is bright. Too bright. Mr. Eli squints as he steps forward. The crowd grows quiet. People look confused. Who is that? Someone in the audience whispers. Is this a joke? Another laughs. On social media, comments start flooding in. Why is there an old man on stage? Where's Adrian? What is happening? The camera zooms in on Eli's face. You can see the lines of years. You can see fear. You can also see something else. Courage. Daniel speaks quickly into the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, he says, due to a sudden problem with Adrian's voice, we have a surprise tonight. Someone from behind the scenes. Someone you have never seen before. He looks at Eli with a small smile. This is Mr. Eli, he says. He has been a driver for many years. Tonight, he will sing for you. The crowd gasps. Adrian's jaw drops. What are you doing? Adrian hisses. You're ruining my show. But the show is no longer his. The music starts again. Same song. New voice. Mr. Eli grips the mic. His hands tremble. He closes his eyes. For a moment, everything disappears. The lights. The cameras. The laughter. The insults. He sees only one picture in his mind. His wife, lying in a hospital bed, smiling weakly. Sing for me, Eli, she used to say. When you sing, I forget the pain. He takes a breath. And sings. The first note comes out low and soft. So soft that the crowd leans in. Then the second note rises, clearer, stronger. His voice fills the hall. It is not perfect in a technical way. It is perfect in a human way. It carries years of hunger, early mornings, long nights, small rooms, broken hearts. People in the audience stop breathing for a second. A woman in the front row puts her hand over her mouth. Is this the driver? She whispers. The chorus hits. His voice lifts, full and rich. It shakes something inside every person watching. Backstage, camera crew members stare. The sound engineer whispers, "Oh my God, this is real." Mia has tears running down her cheeks. That's my Baba, she says softly. At home, millions of viewers are glued to their screens. Families forget their dinner. Phones are held up to record. On social media, comments explode. Who is this man? I have goosebumps. I'm crying and I don't even know why. This is what music should feel like. The camera cuts to Adrian. He stands at the side of the stage now, in the shadows. For the first time, he looks small. His designer jacket doesn't shine so bright anymore. He watches as the driver he insulted holds the crowd in his hands. Every note from Eli's mouth is a silent slap of truth. Adrian remembers his words. Your voice gives me a headache. Don't sing. This is not your village bus. You were born to drive. I was born to shine. But right now, who is shining? Not him. He feels something hot in his chest. Not anger. Shame. Real, deep shame. The song reaches its last lines. Mr. Eli opens his eyes. He sees a sea of faces, quiet, watching him. He thinks they will laugh. Instead they stand. One person claps. Then another. Then the whole hall. A standing ovation. The sound of clapping is like thunder. People shout, encore. Again. Driver. 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 Tears roll down Mr. Eli's face. He covers his mouth with his hand. I am just a driver, he says into the mic, voice shaking. The crowd shouts back, not anymore. On live TV, Daniel walks up and puts his arm gently around Eli's shoulders. Mr. Eli, he says, you just touched millions of hearts. How do you feel? Eli laughs through his tears. I feel like my wife finally heard me sing again, he says softly. Many in the audience wipe their eyes. Mia sobs backstage whispering, she did, Baba. She did. Suddenly, Daniel turns to Adrian, who is still standing in the shadows. Adrian, Daniel says, would you like to say something to Mr. Eli? The camera turns to Adrian. He freezes. The whole country is watching. His throat is dry. For a moment, he wants to run. But there is nowhere to go. Slowly, he walks to the center of the stage. He stands next to Eli, but he cannot look him in the eye. He takes the mic. His voice is rough and quiet. Mr. Eli, he says, I was wrong. The crowd goes silent. He continues, I laughed at you. I insulted you. I thought because I am famous, I am better than you. His eyes fill with tears. Today, when I lost my voice on live TV, you saved me. You saved the show. You sang better than I ever could, he says. A tear finally falls down his cheek. He turns to Eli fully now. I am sorry, Adrian says. From my heart. Please forgive me. The camera zooms in on Eli's face. You can see the conflict inside him. He remembers the pain of the insult. The laughter. The shame. He could humiliate Adrian right now. He could say, now you know how it feels. Instead, he takes a deep breath. He puts his hand on Adrian's shoulder. I forgive you, he says simply. We all make mistakes when we think we are bigger than others. The crowd claps again, softer this time. Adrian breaks down and hugs him. The rich star crying on the shoulder of the old driver. On live TV. Later that night, the clip goes viral. Old driver sings on live TV. Arrogant star humbled. Best moment in TV history. News channels talk about it. People write comments like, I showed this to my children. This is what respect means. Never look down on anyone. God can lift anyone in one moment. Mr. Carter, the owner of the channel, calls Mr. Eli into his office the next day. Eli, Mr. Carter says, I've watched you drive my family for years. Today I watched you drive a whole country's emotions. He smiles. We want to offer you something. A contract. A chance to sing in a special show every week. We will also increase your salary. And you will not live in that small room anymore. Mr. Eli's hands shake again. Sir, I don't know what to say, he whispers. Say yes, Mr. Carter says gently. You earned it. Adrian also changes. He starts treating his staff with respect. He carries his own bag sometimes. He asks drivers and cleaners their names. One day, Mia hears him say to a new driver, Hey, if you sing, sing loud. You never know who is listening. He often visits Eli's rehearsals, sits quietly, and claps harder than anyone. He tells interviewers, My biggest teacher was my driver. And Mr. Eli? He still drives sometimes. He says, The road keeps me humble. But now when he sings, he doesn't hide. He sings on stage. He sings on TV. He sings in hearts. And every time he finishes a song, he looks up, as if talking to someone far away. Did you hear that? He whispers. They finally listened. Never laugh at someone's talent just because they are poor or old. The person you insult today may stand above you tomorrow. Respect is not about money, fame, or fancy clothes. Respect is about seeing the human soul inside every person. If you were in Mr. Eli's place, would you forgive, or would you take revenge?